How I work with agents is evolving every single day. I'm often using them directly inside of VS Code or the GitHub Copilot CLI, and often together at the same time. But I also work with them remotely using cloud-hosted environments, either directly on github.com or the GitHub mobile app using the GitHub Copilot Cloud Agent. I can also use my local environment with remote sessions using the Copilot CLI, both inside and outside of VS Code using the /remote command. Now, what's great about remote is that it allows me to see all my sessions remotely on github.com or through the mobile app. So I have my local environment. But I'm no longer just working on a single project at a time. I'm often working across multiple repositories because I have a lot of ideas. And I also have a bunch of bugs I want to fix too. And I want my agents to work the moment I have a thought in my mind or an issue comes up and I need to get it implemented. And I needed to do it across all the different projects. Now, this is where locally the VS Code Agents window comes in. It allows you to manage all of your different sessions and orchestrate agents across all of your open workspaces. And this is super powerful to manage multiple agents all at once. But it's on your local machine. What if you could take all of it with you on the go? What if you could create a tunnel back to your local machine? So remotely, you could have your developer tools, your SDKs, and all of your workspaces from your local machine available to you everywhere all at once, from any device, even on your phone. That's exactly what the brand new tunnels capability inside the agents window paired with vscode.dev makes possible. It is absolutely astonishing, and you have to see it to believe it. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, let's start right in VS Code. I have all my recent projects and agent sessions running, but I'm working on multiple projects. So I'm going to open up the agents window. Here I have a bunch of different projects and workspaces, some Swift applications, TypeScript apps, and some .NET applications. This is all running here locally on my machine. But what if I could take it with me anywhere? So let's head over to vscode.dev/agents. Here, I'm going to go ahead and sign in with my GitHub account, the same account that I'm logged in to VS Code in the agents window. And what we'll see is that any of my tunnels will show up immediately, including my MacBook Air. Now, I'm not connected yet because I haven't started up the tunnel. You'll want to do this first. Head over to your terminal on Mac, Windows, or Linux and say code tunnel. This will start up the VS Code server and it will create a tunnel to your local machine that you can connect to. So now back over on vscode.dev/agents, simply connect to your machine. Now, once you've connected, any of your sessions that you've started in previous tunnels will be visible, or you can go ahead and create new sessions. So here we can see that I need to pick a workspace, and these are workspaces that are on my local machine because I'm connected through that tunnel. So I'm going to select my projects, and I'm going to go ahead and select the Tiny Tooltown app that I've been working on with Scott Hanselman. Now here, all the files from my local machine show up just as if I was working on my agents window, but I'm working directly on the web. So let's go ahead and add a VS Code theme to the application. So here we can see that it's gone ahead and spun up a session and it's going to create an isolated work tree for me. And now I have the same capabilities as the agents windows locally, but on the web. I can create new sessions, change modes, change models, change permissions, and a lot more. But I can take all of this with me on the go. I'm going to go ahead and screen mirror my iPhone here. And all you need to do is go to vscode.dev/agents, but on your phone. I'm going to log in with my GitHub account just like I did in the browser on my machine. But now, once I'm logged in, I'm also going to see an optimized mobile view. I can then see all of the tunnels that are available, and I can connect here to my MacBook Air. Now, once I'm connected, I'm going to see the same sessions that are being run in the tunnel. So there's that one right there for the VS Code theme. I can steer and navigate, add new messages to it, and do anything that I can do in the agents window or in the browser, but on my phone. I can even create new sessions too, for the existing workspace or a brand new workspace. So here I'm going to pick a different workspace. So let's go into the projects, and then I'm going to pick this cycling app MyCadence that I've been working on. I've been adding a bunch of new features, and this is an actual Swift application, so it's convenient that I'm running the tunnel on my Mac, so I can actually run Xcode builds. And here I'm going to add a new feature, so I can see the miles or kilometers on the history page for the estimated. And just like that, we see it not only start directly on my phone, but also inside the browser, because this is the shared state that's going on here. So you're truly able to manage all of your sessions locally, on the web, or directly on your phone, giving the capabilities of the agents window and managing multiple agent sessions anywhere that you're at in the world. But it doesn't stop there. I'm going to head over now to my Windows machine and see what the experience looks like there. Okay, here I am on Windows, and I'm going to start on the browser. Again, I've gone to vscode.dev/agents, and I'm going to sign in. And the thing that we'll note is that I'm going to connect immediately over to my MacBook Air. That's right, from my Windows machine connected to my MacBook Air, and I see both of those sessions spun up right here. I can monitor them, steer them, or I can go in and navigate to different projects that I want to work on and bring them into this experience. And here I want to go ahead and update my portfolio website. Specifically, I have a bunch of projects that I've been adding to my GitHub profile, but I haven't been updating my website. So I'm going to go have it analyze my GitHub profile and update the website accordingly. Now I can pick the different planning modes, interactive modes, or autopilot modes, different models, and I can even select different work trees and the base work tree to work on. And again, I'm monitoring all of my different sessions, all in real time, directly from my Windows machine. Now, what's really neat here is that I can do it from the browser, but I also have VS Code locally on my machine, and I can also connect to the tunnel from the VS Code Agents window. So here I am inside of VS Code Agents window on my Windows machine, and I can open up local, GitHub, or remote, including connecting to tunnels. So here, this will go ahead and find all of my dev tunnels, including ones that I've created for my Windows machine, but also for my Mac machine. And once I go ahead and connect to that Mac machine from my Windows machine, I will see my agent sessions that are running on them remotely, and I can spin up new ones here as well, including working on that cycling application. I have access to the same exact features, but directly inside the agents window running on my Windows machine. So I'm going to fire off a brand new session to check for accessibility inside this application. And in just a few minutes, I spun up a tunnel connected from the web, my mobile device, and even my Windows machine, all talking to the tunnel running on my Mac. This is a super powerful way of managing all of your agent sessions from anywhere. All right, there you go. That is the brand new tunnels capability that is shipping today inside the agents window and paired with vscode.dev. It makes it all possible to take all of your agents with you on the go at any time, and it has transformed how I work. You have to give it a go, so check it out. I'll link to documentation below and other videos, such as the remote command using the CLI and a deep dive video in the brand new agents window. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked it, if you checked it out, leave a comment below, jam that like button, hit subscribe. That's going to do it for this one. So until next time, happy coding.